What's the meanest nickname a parent ever gave you? I grew up in a family where nicknames were a huge part of everyday life. My mom had one for everyone, my dad, my brothers, even our pets. Most of them were cute, funny, or a little silly. My dad was Mr. Fix-It, my little brother was Tiny Tornado, and even our dog had a goofy name that we all laughed about. It was just the way our family showed love, except for me. Mine was different. When I was around 10, I went through this phase where I was always sneaking snacks. Cookies in the pantry, chips in the cabinet, leftover candy in the fridge. If it was there, I would quietly take it when no one was looking. I didn't think much of it. I was just a kid, hungry and curious. But my mom noticed. And instead of just telling me to slow down or eat responsibly, she decided to make a joke out of it. One night after dinner, I walked into the kitchen while my family was in the living room. She looked at me, smirked, and in front of everyone said, "Oh, look who it is." She paused dramatically, like she was about to announce something hilarious, and then said it. The nickname. Everyone laughed. My brothers almost fell off the couch, even my dad chuckled. I forced a laugh too, pretending I didn't care, but inside, my stomach dropped. I thought maybe it was just a one-time joke. But it wasn't. From that night on, she used it constantly. If I went near the kitchen, she'd say it. If I reached for a snack, she'd say it. My brothers picked it up too, teasing me at every opportunity. Before long, it wasn't just at home. Kids at school somehow heard about it and started whispering it in the cafeteria. Some even called me out by it when I walked by. It wasn't funny anymore, it felt like it was defining me, and I hated it. I started changing how I acted around food. I'd skip meals at school just so nobody would notice. At family dinners, I'd take tiny portions to avoid comments. Late at night, I'd sneak snacks into my room so I could eat without being teased. It got to the point where every time I thought about eating, that nickname popped into my head. It became part of my identity, whether I liked it or not. I didn't want to be known that way. And it wasn't just about food. It started making me question myself in other situations too. I became self-conscious about everything, how I looked, how I spoke, even how I laughed. All because of a nickname that, to my mom, was just a harmless joke. Years went by, and I finally told her how much it hurt. She acted surprised, like she'd never thought it would affect me so deeply. But to me, it left a mark I carried for a long time. And the nickname she gave me, the one that stuck for years, the one that followed me everywhere, the one that made me cringe every time I heard it, was the garbage disposal.